Hello and welcome to this Power BI video. We are continuing our tutorial series, and in our today's tutorial we are going to discuss how can we create a date table in Power Query. So what we are going to do is we are going to go transform data under the home tab, and we are going to press transform data. Now we have reached to the Power Query mode. In the Power Query mode, what we are going to do is we are going to create a new source, and in the new source we are going to take a blank query. So it has created a blank query. Right click on the blank query and open the advanced editor. So that's the easier way to write it down. Now, once we reach out here, what we are going to do is we need to create the list of dates. Now, to create the list of dates, we have list.dates function, which can do for us. But list.date function, the one argument is date, the second argument is number of days. Now, number of days, we don't know how much difference between 2 years could be there. One could be leap year, non-leap year. So that's why we need to be very sure how much there. So we'll preferably use date duration difference and get the number of days and use that instead of go ahead and manually writing down some number which will not create the complete calendar. So let's enter and let's start underscore start. And the easiest way to get the date in Power Query is hash date 2019. I'm going to create 3 years because I planned a few videos where I need at least 3 years of data. Underscore and hash date 2021 hyphen 12 hyphen 31, and then okay, enter. And we have not given comma at the end, so that's why the next line is giving error. So comma, and now I need days. So days is nothing but duration dot days, that difference I need. And difference is, so because we are taking a difference, remember this is not date diff, we have to take and first minus underscore start. Okay, and this is going to give us days, and plus 1 because it's not going to consider the last day, we need both first and last. Now press a comma. Now source is available. Now we're going to create list dot dates. Okay, list dot dates. So we got list dot date functions out here, and in the list dot date we have three parameters. For the first parameter is date, so we are going to give a start. Now the second parameter is number of days, which that's why we created underscore days. And the third parameter is duration. Now it need duration, and we again, just like date, we have hash duration out here, hash duration. And duration takes 4 parameter: day, hour, minutes, seconds. Seems correct syntax. Let's go ahead and press done. So once done, you got the list of dates. And now what we are going to say, we are going to say there in the transform you have option to convert it to table, and we are going to convert it to table. And these options are not very important right now, so we can simply say okay. Once this table is there, the first thing which we are going to do, and in any BI implementation you should do, is correct the names. So I'm going to call this as date, and I'm going to call this as calendar. Okay, now why I need to add few more columns. So one of the column which I need is month, second is year, and then month year, and then I need a sort column for month year. So let's go ahead and quickly start creating the columns. Okay, so I'm going to create a month column, and in Power Query we have date dot month, which can give us month, and we can pass date as an argument to it. Okay, so we got month. Another custom column which we need is year. Again we pressed custom column year, and we have date dot year, and we can pass date as the argument, and once we give the date as argument, we get the year. Now we need month here, so we have month name function, that is what we are going to use. Now we are going to have month and year. Now here Power Query, I'll show you one thing. Now Power Query, we have date dot month name. Okay, so we have date dot month name, and we can say ampersand. Now this is text, so I can ampersand and hyphen here, but date dot year, which is going to come out, is not a text. Okay, I could have appended here from there. Okay, that was another choice I have, but just to show you, I'm doing that. Okay, now this is not a number. Oh, sorry, this is not a text, it's a number. And if I use this directly, I'm going to get an error. That's what I don't want. So what I need to do is, let me say text from no number to text. Okay, number to text, and then I'm going to convert it into a text. So now I've converted my number into the text, so I'm going to get a, okay. And this is the clicking problem which we have in Power Query custom formula. If we click somewhere and then formulas are not correct, still it is giving error. Let's see what is the error. It is saying somewhere ampersand we are missing. Let's go back and look at the formula again. So we are saying underscore. Let's first of all month name. So month name is the function and we lost the argument now. So once we lost the argument, we have to again correct it, and let's correct it and say okay. So we got it. Fine. So we got this now, but this column is not going to sort. To sort this, we need a sort column, and that sort column is nothing but year and month. Okay. So to get that, I need month, year, sort, and year we already have star 100. That's the easiest way I'm going to tell you. And then I can take month number, and month as a number we already calculated. Okay, done. If you need quarter, your function for quarter, date dot quarter, quarter of year. Okay, that's the function you need. And again, you need to be a bit more careful because the moment you press, it may actually type after that. And let's take date, and let's see what does number it gives. Okay, 1111, then it should become 2. Okay, so this is our calendar. Basic calendar is ready. We can add few more, like I can actually have q added to appended to it, and then I can have year, quarter, and all those stuff we can do. This is the basic stuff what you needed to create a calendar, and I say close and apply. So go ahead and try this out. Do let us know what else you want us to cover in this particular series. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you. Subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you can get notification for the new videos.